The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment, heard on the official website of HEW Entertainment. It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
To beat the man, you gotta beat the man. Whoa!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729280. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729280. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the world heavyweight champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us hewwrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here.
Now streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. Comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now.
Tonight, a little bit weaker than you used to be. Broadway's dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die. The cowboy kills the rock star. Friday night's gone too far. The dim light hides the years on all the faded girls. Forgotten but not gone. You drink it off your mind. You talk about the world like it's someplace that should be. You see you love to run home, but you know you ain't got one, 'cause you're living in a world that's the best forgotten round here. Broadway is dark tonight, a little bit weaker than you used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die. You choke gonna listen to the one small point I know they've been missing around here. Broadway is dark tonight, a little bit weaker than you used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die. And nobody's gonna listen to the one small point I know they've been missing around here. Around here. Broadway is dark tonight, a little bit weaker than you used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die.
For that one, you gotta go back to about 1998. The Goo Goo Dolls released an album with Iris and Slide also on it, but that song is called Broadway, one of my favorite Goo Goo Dolls songs of all time. I'm your host, Jonathan Clarke. So half of you are Randy Orton fans, half of you are John Cena fans, equally distributed down the middle. We're still taking in the fallout of the 26th annual SummerSlam with a new WWE champion in Randy Orton. His 10th reign. I have this to say to Randy Orton fans at the top of the show: congratulations to you, because you have made it through the dark days. They have been lifted. Randy Orton is in his 10th WWE Championship reign. I'm expecting it to be the biggest reign that Randy Orton has had of his previous 9 WWE or World title reigns of his entire 11 or 12-year career. And for John Cena fans out there, I have this to say. My opinion of John Cena losing the WWE title the way he did at SummerSlam fairly to Daniel Bryan, with Randy Orton coming out cashing in his briefcase for an opportunity at the WWE title against Daniel Bryan. It was justifiably so, because Randy Orton was entitled to a championship match. He got it at SummerSlam. Some of you may not agree with the fallout of SummerSlam, but I for one think it was one of the most creative things that WWE have ever presented as a storyline in the way of a SummerSlam. It fit perfectly with SummerSlam's feel this year, I think, with Randy Orton winning the WWE title. In 2004, he wins the world title from Chris Benoit. About 6 or 7 years after that, he wins the WWE title from Daniel Bryan in about a 5-minute long match, after Daniel Bryan was pedigreed by Triple H, and then Randy Orton reveals his alignment with the McMahons, Triple H, and the Shield, some top heels in the WWE. Apart from that, also, we saw Randy Orton revert back, going back to being a heel character, which I'm a huge supporter of also, because that's when Randy Orton is the most unpredictable. And really, the business cannot exist without an equal number of heels, just as it can't exist without an equal number of fan favorites. And now with John Cena going away for up to 8 months with a fluid on his shoulder and having to undergo major surgery, WWE needs someone just as big of a name as him to be WWE champion for the time that John Cena will be gone. And obviously Randy Orton is the guy who's going to fill that void. And I really feel for John Cena fans, but honestly, can the business exist without an equal number of fan favorites and an equal number of heels? The answer to that question is no, and WWE realized they had to do something over the fact that John Cena was going away to have fluid drained off of his shoulder for up to 8 months. John Cena has been a victim of several major injuries throughout his career. This is one of the most major injuries that he's gone through in his entire career. He's had a shoulder separation before. He was sidelined for a number of months with that. He broke his neck. There are a number of major injuries that John Cena has suffered from, and it's because of how much he's been overworked over the last 11 or 12 years. He's virtually faced every major name you can possibly think of throughout his professional wrestling career, and it was only a matter of time before John Cena began to shut down, and it finally happened at SummerSlam. Really, in weeks prior to SummerSlam, you really started to see John Cena slowing down. There in October of 2012, he was starting to slow down a little bit because he wasn't wrestling up until at least Hell in a Cell or Survivor Series, and now the injury is coming full circle for John Cena. So at least we're going to get a bit of a reprieve that we've been wanting for the past 6 or 7 months. It's been all about John Cena and The Rock, seemingly, through WrestleManias 28 and 29, and now we're getting a bit of a reprieve with Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan obviously going to be feuding over the WWE Championship. What I don't understand is why people are describing Randy Orton's win of the WWE title as a screw job orchestrated by the McMahons, Triple H, and Randy Orton. There have been bigger screw jobs in professional wrestling. The articles that have been posted on WWE.com have been absolutely ridiculous. If you haven't read any of these articles, go to WWE.com. There are interesting comments up there from Dolph Ziggler, The Big Show, and many other top WWE superstars who have been there in situations like this over the years of their careers. Some newer superstars are elaborating on it for the first time. I mean, it's just unbelievable and how ridiculous some of these comments sound towards Randy Orton and the McMahons. Some of them are referring to themselves as circus animals. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I think this is being blown completely out of proportion. I think it's a real cool storyline because it really seems like a 1995, 1996 feel where the hero obviously comes back off a major injury to win the WWE title, and I think this is the way this one's going to go for John Cena. He's going to come back after 8 months tops, win the WWE title from Randy Orton after an inferior reign, perhaps his best reign of his previous 9 reigns as WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It's going to be a whole lot of fun when Randy Orton and John Cena have this match for the WWE title. It could probably happen by WrestleMania 30, although you would expect a bigger main event for WrestleMania 32 of the top new talent ignition superstars going one-on-one for the WWE title. I mean, it's obviously appropriate to have this match at WrestleMania, be it that John Cena could be out until at least the Royal Rumble. John Cena comes back and wins